Yes. Now coming to the how to start a Python software. So it will be consist of two types. One is interactive mode and another one is scripted mode. So I will discuss first in an interactive mode. So Python will have a version of 3.7.9 or 3.6.9 something. It will be a version over there. And currently I am using the version of 3.9.0. If you are having your laptops, then you can download the version of 3.9.0 version of Python application, and you can do your homework. Whatever codes that I am giving to you, you can do your homework in your laptop itself. If you are not having your laptops, then I have shared online Python's link with you in the previous class. So you just use the online compiler, that will be enough for you. So if you are going directly into the prompt and you are typing your codes, that is known as an interactive mode. So there are two types that you can create a Python. You can do the Python program. That one is interactive and another one is scripted. And what is interactive? You want to download the application and you want to go directly to the prompt and you can start typing your coding. That is an interactive mode. So that was I mentioned here some of the example. The code will display like this. And if you are giving 5 plus 7, it will produce the result 12. And if you are giving print hello world, it will produce the result hello world. Like that, you can directly type in the prompt and you can produce the result. The If you are going with the minimum lines of code, then we will suggest you to go with an interactive mode. If you are going with the high level of lines of code, then you will suggest to go with the scripted mode, because interactive mode, the code will not able to re-edit over there. In this interactive mode, there is only one disadvantages will be there. The code will not be re-edited. So in that case, the simple line of code, we can go with interactive mode. And if you are going with the n number of lines of code, then you will go with a scripted mode. The scripted mode is nothing like that. You want to type in a notepad and you want to save that file name .py, and you want to execute in the command prompt. So that is known as a scripted mode. You want to type and save it in the notepad by the extension of .py. So py, in the sense, it will be an extension of Python. So how you will save the Word document? How you will save the image file? What is an extension of an image file?
JPG.
JPG. So JPG is an extension of an image file. As like that, the Python extension will be .py. If you are saving any files as .py, then it will consider that is a Python file. So you can execute in the command prompt by using the script mode. You can call directly that hello world.py, and it will produce whatever code you are displayed in a hello mode notepad. Then it will be executed in the command prompt. Clear? These are the two types, different types of Python you are going to start. Clear? Any doubts?
Sir.
Yes. Which version, sir? Is it available in Android smartphone? No, Android smartphone you can use. Go with an online editor, that will be comfortable to you. If you are having your laptops with you, then you can go with the version of Python 3.9.0. So that will be more comfortable. So if you can download it from Google itself, you search Python 3.9.0 in Google, that will directly go into the downloaded links. You can download it in your laptops. If you are using higher versions, also not a problem. So I am comfort with 3.9.0, so I am using the 3.9.0. Fine. Which one we should download? So latest 3.9.1. Yeah, that's Sriharsha. You can download whatever. So like that. If you are going comfort with 3.9.1, that's also not a problem. There is no huge difference between these two. So you can download 3.9.1 also, because we are starting with the sample codes. So that will be very comfortable. When we are going to the interactive mode, then I will suggest you some of the softwares for an interactive mode. Fine. For the scripted mode, now we will discuss only about the interactive mode. When you are going with an n number of lines of code, then you can Pyroid 3 for Python in my phone. That's also very actually that's also very good. That's also fine, but some of the modules will not work when you are going with the n number of classes functions. It will not work properly in the app. So that's a problem. If you are comfort with this, you can use that. Apart from that, you can go with the online editor. That will be very fine. So all the packages are installed in those online editor. Then there will be no difference between this 3.9.0 or 3.9.1 or the online editors. So if you are comfort with the mobile app, you can go with the mobile app Pyroid 3, or else you can go with the online editor. So that depends upon you. I am not forcing anyone to use same platform and all. So that depends upon you. So in this, the interactive also, we have discussed that the interactive mode, we can directly go into the command prompt and you can type the program and you will produce the result. And in the scripted mode, we want to say type the code in a notepad and you want to save that code by file name.py. That means that is a Python file and you want to execute in the command prompt. The major difference between these two is that in interactive mode, the code cannot be edited once you have typed. And in the scripted mode, you can edit the codes n number of time and you can save the notepad and you can execute the program as you need, as you require. Fine. As of now, if you are having any doubt, you just ping me in the comment box. So this is the difference between these two. A way of using a Python interpreter by typing commands and expression at the prompt. So you can directly give your commands and expression in the prompt. Can't save and edit the code. If you want to experiment with the code, we can use interactive mode. So that's it. If you want to do an experiment with the code, you can better. This is the first option to go with an interactive mode. We cannot save the statement for further use, and we have to retype all the statement to rerun them. We can see the result immediately. In this case, we will see the result immediately. And now coming to the scripted mode, a way of using the Python interpreter to read and execute statement in the script. Script means whatever we have stored in the Python file, that is an extension of py, and this can be saved and edit the code also. If we are very clear about the code, we can use the script mode. If you are having a clear concept, you can go with the script mode. And we can see the code immediately. Whatever code you are required, we can see the code while. Yes, who is this? Shibi, Sunoj. Yes. So these are the introduction about this Python and the interpreter, compiler, and these what are the modes that are available. And now coming to the topic. So So these are the things we are going to discuss today. That is standard data types of Python and what are the operation of the data types and some of the example to be executed. So first, these are the standard data types of Python. So first one is number, string, list, tuple, and dictionary. So these are the 5 types of standard data types of Python. So from this 5 types of data, we are going to do some of the programs, some of the startup level program to execute how the data will be found and how the data will be working out in the command prompt. And first we will go with the numbers, and number data type store in a numerical value. So whatever the numerical value you are giving, that will be known as a number data types. These data types is immutable. Python support integer, float, point numbers, and complex number that was defined in the table itself. So integer, it will represent the integer number, that is 56. Whatever without the floating number, whatever the number you are giving, that will represent as an integer number. And long, it was mentioned as long integer. It will computer basically having the basically have the code like binary numbers, that is zeros and ones. Apart from that binary number, we having an octal, hexadecimal, and decimal number. So this kind of long integer representation will be there, and float, the decimal point and the fractional parts will be there. That will consider as float, and complex number is there. And if you are going with one of the imaginary part in your program, then the complex number will be used. So these are the types of number that are going to be used in the Python. So number, you are already aware about the numbers. So what is number? The integer number will represent without the decimal points. So it may be a negative value or a positive value, that is known as an integer. And long number is there. The computer will actually look into the binary numbers, and apart from binary, it will take the octal, decimal, and hexadecimal number. So that has been represented with the alphabetic also. And float, the pointing the fractional number. And last one, it will be a complex number. If you are using any imaginary part in this, then you can use the complex number. So these are the representation of number. And next, the string, list, and tuple is basically called as a sequence. A sequence is an order collection of item indexed by the positive integer. So order collection of item, if you are representing that is an order collection of item, then it will represent the array concept. So this string, list, and tuple will represent the array concept. So these are the three types that will come under the sequence topic. If you are having a question to list out the sequence in a data types, then you want to list out the string, list, and tuples with the abbreviation of string, list, and tuples. And now coming to the string. A string in Python consists of series of sequence of characters, letters, numbers, and special characters. Whatever you are going to insert in the string, you can insert by the string. So the string want to be quoted in single quotes, double quotes, or triple quotes. So single quote will consider of characters, and double quotes will consider of letters, and triple quotes will consider, if you are having any paragraph oriented things, then you want to go with the triple quotes. So individual character in the string is accessed using a subscript index. So if you are giving high in your string, then it will go with the substring. It will create an index for them. If h is denoted as 0, a is denoted as 1, and I is denoted as 2. So that is known as index. The index is normally start from 0 till n-1 concept that we have discussed in the previous class itself. So likewise, it will be stored in the background for the execution part. So this is the general representation of the string. And what are the operation that the string will do is indexing, slicing, concatenation, repetition, and the membership. So for this, each and individual, we will go with our example over here. So if side by, if you are having any doubt, you can give me a message. That will be fine. So the screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So these are the some of the examples that I am having with my hand. I will execute this code. So this is the thing, that 3.9.0, the prompt will be like this. If the version of this application and your OS dependency will be there, and your system dependency will be there. And this is known as the command prompt that you are going to type a program. Now we will start with some of the string concept that. So what it means, S is equal to double quotes good morning.
String, sir.
String. So in the variable yes, we are going to store the value good morning in the variable yes, right? So yes. Yes. So yes, if you want to know I want to know the variable, what are the values that was stored in a variable. You just print yes, sorry. So if you are giving print yes, it will be displaying that in the print yes variable the good morning values was there, and you can view the result immediately after. If you are giving your one line of execution and if you are giving the print option, it will produce the result immediately. If I am giving print of yes 2, and what will be the output for me?
2, sir.
What will be the output? No.
Oh, sir. Oh.
No. So I have mentioned that if you are going with the string, that value in the string will be based on the index. So in this case, the string yes is having the value of good morning, and in that good morning, G will represent the index of 0, and O will represent the index of 1, and second O will represent the index of 2, and third O will represent the index of 3, and space will represent the index of 4. Likewise, it will go to the G at the end of the string. And now I want to look after the index of 2 in a string. Then what will be my result?
0.
O.
O. Yes. The result will be O. So if I am giving print yes of 4, then what will be my result?
D.
So empty space will be there. Each and individual character will take as the index, so it will produce the empty space. It won't display any character over there. Fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now I am giving print of yes 2.
Oh.
No. So I am giving an initializing value of the colon was there. I am giving the colon. It means it will start from the second index. It will start from the second index and it will produce the result till the end of the index. Fine?
Yes, sir.
So
Tell
2
me again,
colon
sir.
I have mentioned that it will start from the second index. What is the second index? G is the 0, 1 and 2. So it starts from G O space MORNING. So it will start from the second index and it will produce the result till the end of the string. Clear? And if I am giving colon and 4, then the output will be first 4 string that was displayed in the first 4 character, that means first 4 index that was displayed in the string. If I am giving s of 7, what will be the output?
Good.
Yes,
MO.
MO. So it means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it will display till 6 number. 7th number will not be displayed. The index value will be 6. So till the 6th index it will be displayed. From here it will start from the second index and it will won't consider here. It won't consider the last index. So it will display till the index number 6. Clear? So if I am giving here as
Sir, index number is O, no, sir?
index number is
O, no?
4.
O.
No, it's not index number. If you are giving with the colon thing, it will start from the first and it will produce the till the n-1 concept. If you are going with the second part. Yes?
Column 7, sir. Column 7. Print S, column 7.
Colon 7, it will display, it means index number 0 to 6 it will take and it will produce the result. So it means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6.
Okay. Right.
Yes, if you are going with the colon S of 2, it will taking from the 0, there is no need of negativing the value. So it will produce,
Yes, sir.
it will eliminate 0, 1 and it will produce the result 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 till end of the string. Clear? So the starting string will not eliminate any value. If the ending string, if you have mentioned over here, it will eliminate the value because the string want to be considered as n-1 concept. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So starting string, it has already taken the value from 0, but the ending string, it won't take the value from 0. So that's why we are going with the n-1 concept. So here we have given 7. So usually we want to display the 7 string. So if you are starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, the overall number will be 7. So it will consider till the index value 6. Clear? Yes. And this was the concatenation. So what will happen now?
Good morning, friends.
Yes. So already we are going to print the variable yes. Already in this yes, we having a string called good morning. So it will print as it is, and we are adding some of the string from the variable yes. That means good morning, friends. So it will produce the result as good morning, friends. Clear? If you need a space, then you can
Yes,
give
sir.
me a space.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is known as the string concatenation. We can add a string from one variable to another variable. Without variable, we can add a string directly. So this is known as a string concatenation. And next one, it will be print of yes into 2. What will happen?
Good morning to
No.
good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So both.
Good morning.
So it will print both the time good morning. It will print. So you can see the result here. It will print good morning and good morning. So we are printing the yes into 2. So here what we have represent, we are adding the friends into the string yes. So here we are multiplying the string into 2. So that means it will be produced good morning and good morning. If you are giving yes into 3, what will happen?
Good morning. Good
Good morning.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, so 3 times of good morning will be displaying over here. So this is also a string concatenation. We are having that whatever string we want to elaborate, or if we want to execute in the later part also, we can execute. First we want to declare a string, and we can modify those string in the programming in the middle of the lines of code also. That's not a problem. And here what I was mentioned, can anyone tell me here? Yes.
Position.
Yes.
Position of M in S string.
Position, not a position. So we are searching.
Instead of M, double quotes M. We should.
Yes. Yes.
Instead of M, we should write double quote M.
No. No. So I will explain you one.
Located.
Yes.
In the word good morning, where the M is located.
Okay. It's not where the M is located. We are searching that whether the M is located.
Okay, sir.
Okay. We are searching that whether the M is located in a variable yes. So in this case, it will produce the result in a boolean operation, that whether it is true or false, it will display the result. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. If M in variable yes, so in this variable yes, we having a value as good morning. So in that good morning, the M variable M character is available, so it has mentioned as true. If suppose I am giving Z in yes, what will be the answer?
False.
False.
Yes, most probably it will be false, because Z is not there in a string. So if you are want to search some of the thing, whether I am going with good in yes, the value will be true. If I am having a 60 number of database, 60 student database in my string, okay, I am having a variable arrow AI and DS, and I am storing 60 number of values in the AI and DS, and I want to search a particular name in this. I want to know whether this name is available in this classroom or not. Then I will go with some of the name in a class AI and DS. It will yes. If it is yes, it will produce the result true. If it is false, it will produce. If it is not there, it will produce the result false. So this kind of thing is known as the boolean expressions. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if you are
Yes,
going
sir.
with the true or false condition, then it will be known as a boolean expression. So these are the some of the operation in the some of the basic operation in the string, and I will share you some of the lines of code with you in our WhatsApp also. You can do with your own type, and you can give your own example in your editor, and you can practice the string how it is working. Clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I will share you some more example related to string in your WhatsApp. Then we will then you can do your homework. Then it will be very easy to identify when you are going in the programming part. And next, so these are the operations over here. So this slide I want to I was forgotten to tell you that. So string is like that. The position index value 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It will be the position index value. When you are having any negative index value, that will represent from -1, -2, -3, -4, and -5. It will won't take the 0 value at the time. So this is known as an index. So as we are only focusing upon the positive index, so in this case, the index value will start from 0 till n-1. So that will be the concept. And same example was mentioned over here. And now coming to the list. So have you clear with the string concept, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now next same thing. Now we will coming to the list. So list is an order sequence of item. Values in the list are called elements and item. We having, so can you be for 1 minute? Yes. So sorry for this. So list is an order sequence of item. Value in a list are called elements are an item. You can store whatever value you want to be represented in the list. So we will move with an example also before. So in the list we can use different data types. So we can use the number, string, characters, whatever you want to be represented in the list, you can represent the list. So now we will move with some of the example related to the string that will be very useful to you. The screen is visible, right?
Sir.
Yes. So now we will move with some of the list operations, whatever we have, whatever the operation that was considered in the list. So we have created the list one. In the list one, I have added one string as Python, and second one is 7.79 number, that will be a fractional number, and third one I have insert is 101. So fourth one I have insert some of the string over there. It's clear? So in this case, we want to give an index for this, and how we will represent the index. Yes? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I have told you that to represent the index, that means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Likewise, the index will be represented. So in the previous thing, in the string concept, I have told that G is represented as 0 and O is represented as 1 and O is represented as 2. Like this, it will be going over there. From this, in the list point of view, the Python will represent as 0 and 7.79 will represent as 1. And 101 will represent as 2, and this hello will represent as 3. It will not take a single character, it will take a whole string that was denoted by commas. Clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So you want to clear with this how the index value will be represented in the string and list. So string, it will consider of each and individual character and it will represent the index value. In the list, it will take each and individual segment. That means it want to be separated by commas. If you are giving commas, then it will represent Python is your index 0 value. And 7.79 is your index 1 value. Likewise, it will be move on till the list will be terminated. Clear? And here I have mentioned that list 1 is equal to Python is index 0, 7.79 index 1, 101 index 2, and hello index 3. And again, I am declaring one of the list here. So what it means, what is an index 0 for list 2?
God.
God. So God is an index 0 for list 2 and 6.78 is an index 1 for list 2 and 9 is the index number 2 for list 2. So you can see here I am giving a string, float number and integer number, string, whatever I want. Whatever data types I want, I am giving all the data types in the list. So it will be more comfort if you are using some of the list concept in your program. So here, next I will move some of the operation that was related to the list. So what will happen now?
Python.
What will happen?
Python.
Python. So it will display the result because the list of 0, it will be Python. It won't display the character P. It will display the whole term that was denoted by commas as Python. So this is the index 0. So if suppose I am giving index 2, what will happen?
101.
101.
Yes, it will display the result 101. If I am going with the list 2 and I am giving 1, what will happen?
God.
6.7.
0.78.
6.78. Yes, God will represent the index 0 and it will represent 1 will represent 6.78. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So the next entered. Okay. So in the next stage and the next thing, it was denoted by a semicolon symbol. It means it will display the result from index 1 to index 3 minus 1, that means index 2. So if you are going with the end position, you want to represent the n minus 1. So it will display the index 1, that means 7.79. And if you are giving 3, it will automatically take n minus 1, that is 2. Then it will represent 101. If I am giving index 1 of 2, what will be the answer?
7.79.
7.79.
Yes, only 7.79 will be displayed. If I am giving here as 4, what will be the answer?
7.79, 101, hello.
Yes, three value will be displayed over here. 7.79, 101 and hello will be displayed because in the last value representation, it will automatically take the value of n minus 1, that is 3. So here list from 1, index 1, 2 and 3 will be displayed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So here what will happen is, so we are giving the first value only with the representation of this semicolon. Then it will consider the first value, that is 7.79 is your indexed 1 value. Till the end of the list, it will go and it will produce the result. If I am giving 2, what will happen here?
101, hello.
Yes, it will produce the result 101 and hello, it will display there. If I am giving 3,
Hello.
Hello.
yes, it will produce the result hello. So this is the operation of this semicolon symbol. It will start from index value of 0 from the starting point. We no need to give you a negative. No need to calculate the negative number. If you are going with the n number, it will automatically calculate the n minus 1 concept and it will produce the result. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So now what will happen?
Python 7.7.
Python 7.79, 101, hello.
No.
Mod 6.789.
Yes, it will interrelate all the things and it will produce the result. So if you are going with 1 list, 2 list, 3 list, if you are going n number of lists, it will produce the result like this in a particular list. In a particular format, it will produce the result. You don't need to redefine all those things in a list. It will produce the output as like that. What we have mentioned in the list 1 and list 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So next, the multiplication of this. Here what I have mentioned is list 2 into 3. It means the items in the list 2, it will be multiplied by 3 and it will produce the result. Clear? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. The list 2 we are having got 6.78 and 9. It will multiply it into 3 and it will produce n number of times, 2 into 3. So it will produce that 3 times the list 2 will be displayed. And second one, and it will be the final one of the list. The one options will be there. You can insert in the middle of the program. If you want to insert any one of the things in the middle of the program, you can insert this. So what will happen now? Insert 1 dot, insert keyword has been used. 2 comma program. What will happen?
One not one program.
0, 1, 2 will be there.
String added.
Yes. So I will give the enter. So what it means is the program string has been inserted in the string 1. Where this program has been inserted, then you want to print the list 1 and see where the program has been inserted. Here where the program is inserted.
After 7.79.
It means Python is represented as 0, 7.79 is represented as 1, and program is represented as 2 because we have given to insert the program as 2 in the second index position. So this is the index position value and this is the string what we are going to insert in that particular position. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
If I am giving that 2, 3, 4 in the position 5 and I am entering. So now I am giving the print list 1 where the next program will be inserted.
After hello.
After hello, it means I am giving the index value as 5. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 was finished. So next value it will be printing again the program value will be printed. So here you can see that in the fifth index value, again the program has been printed. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, this is an insertion thing, and we will go with the delete purpose or remove purpose also. Here, what I was mentioned is list one dot remove 45. So what will happen? Yes, that is not 4-5. That means 45. So when you want to clarify that whether in a list one we having any values called 45.
No, sir.
No, then it will produce the result that is X not in a list. You can see here X not in a list, right? So the basic syntax is list dot remove X. In the X value we are giving 45. So it will produce the result X not in the list. So if I am going with the 101, so what will be the result?
2.
No.
2.
It will remove the 101. If it will remove the 101 in the list. Clear? We are using the keyword as remove. So what will happen is it will remove the 101. So if I am giving the enter over here, then it will be like this.
Print it.
And if you are going to print the list one, the 101 will not be available here. So here we are printing the list one. Can you mute yourself? Some of disturbance will be there. Yes. While you are talking, you can unmute. That's fine. So here we have displayed the result of list one. We having the value 101 in the list. And here what I was mentioned is list one dot remove 101. If I am going with list one dot remove 7.79. So what will happen? So in the list one, we are having Python 7.79, program, hello, and program. So in this case, I am removing the 7.79. So what will happen? What will happen is list one. So here in this case, the 7.79 was not listed here because we have removed the 7.79 from the particular list one. So now I am going with list two dot remove. So what are the values that was in the list two?
Got 6.78, 9.
9. So in this way, I am going to remove the value 9. Okay. So in this, I am going to remove the value 9. So now we will see what is whether the 9 value is available in list 2 or not. So the 9 value has been removed from the list 2 and it will produce the remaining values that was inserted in the list 2. Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes. So these are the some of the operations of the list, some of the basic operation. It means we can create the list and we can segregate the list from the indexed value and we can concatenate the two list also. We can concatenate two string by adding plus symbol. We can concatenate two list also, and we can multiply the string, multiply the list, and we can insert some of the variable in a list, and you can remove some of the variable from the list. It depends upon the programming. Whatever program you are doing, that will be depends upon that program. Clear? So these are the basic operations of the string and the list that we have discussed today. So if you are having any doubt, you can ask your queries. Then the remaining topic we will discuss in the next class. List has been discussed, and tuple and dictionary we will discuss in the next class with some of the more example related to that. If you are having any queries, you just comment me in a comment box. If you are clear with your concept, then you can give your attendance and you can move off. Thank you for attending this. Whether I am going very fast or what?